I'm guessing some of you, like me, are hurting over the news about Michael Tait. His music with DC Talk and later with the Newsboys, it meant something. It carried weight. It helped shape moments in our lives, memories. And now it feels different, maybe even like it was false. But as I sit with it, I still think there's something reflective of real faith in the midst of real hurt. Now, I'm not excusing anything. Sin is sin. And if the allegations are true, there needs to be accountability, 100%. But I also know this, what God gave through a song, whether by DC Talk, the Newsboys, or anyone else, it doesn't lose its value just because the person singing it failed. That music still holds value, still shines truth. Why? Because the author and finisher of our faith is God, not man. That music reflects his song. I'm reminding myself that it's okay to feel conflicted. I think we can grieve what's been broken and still remember how God used it to speak to us, maybe even more clearly now. Now, that's the hard part. We forget that the people we admire are just that people. They bleed like us, they wrestle, they stumble, sometimes in public, sometimes in ways that leave us wounded. But you know what? We're all susceptible to falling short. But if we make up our minds not to settle for average, maybe we can avoid the same missteps. Why? Because mediocrity is what drifts into compromise, into secrets, into isolation. One of the keys to breaking average is accountability, real, honest accountability. Having people around you who tell you the truth, challenge you, check on you, pray for you. Accountability doesn't limit you, it protects you, it keeps you from drifting. So my thought is this: let's aim higher, let's pursue integrity. And when we do stumble, because we all do, let's get back up. Let's get help. Let's help others. Why? Because we're human. And because grace was never meant to be locked up, it was meant to be lived out. Should you keep listening to a fallen man's songs? That's your call. But I say, let's not let the failings of a man erase the truth God speaks through the music. Let's not stop praying or praising an unbreakable God through a song that might be sung by a broken down man. Case in point, I just played the song, What If I Stumble? Before I recorded this, I was listening to that. And it hits different now, maybe even more meaningful. Hearing those opening words about acknowledging Jesus with their lips and then walking out the door and denying him by their lifestyle, it stopped me dead in my tracks. And then the chorus, what if I stumble? What if I fall? Well, he did, but we all do. God's grace, his forgiveness is the only way through. Thank, thank God for that, right? So when you hear the music, any music, don't celebrate the artist. Don't celebrate the artist. Celebrate the creator of art, the one who gives grace, the one who calls us not to settle, but to keep breaking average. Thank you for watching this and listening. Again, tough stuff, tough news about Michael Tait, but those words, the music that they sung, I think it still has value. Make it a great day wherever you're at. Be well.